Strong delusion.
Strong delusion. Come on.
That they should believe a lie.
They shall believe that Christmas has something to do with Christ.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Say, come out of her, my people. Come on.
That ye be not partakers of her sins. That ye receive none of her plagues.
That you receive none of her plagues. That you be not partakers of her sins. And that you receive none of her plagues. Right? But you got to come up out of her.
What's your nationality, bro? You're Mexican and black? What's your father? Black? And you'll be from the tribe of Judah. If he was Mexican, he'll be from the tribe of Issachar. But since you're black, you're from the tribe of Judah. You ever heard that before? Yeah.
Last week, right here.
Last week, right here. Okay, all praises. All praises. Right. What's your name, brother?
My name's Irv.
Irvin? All right, brother Irvin. Okay, brother. You know the day the Lord's Sabbath day?
No, I didn't know.
You never heard that before?
Yeah, I heard of it, but the thing about it is that because of the way people of the world, they mix it with the God of fertility. That's why we have Easter and stuff.
That's why we have Easter, right.
Yeah, so you know, it kind of throws everybody off, and all that good stuff.
Right.
I know some things like this. Most of us aren't all heathens, you know what I mean?
Right. Give me Leviticus 23. 23 and 2.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall keep going. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
It say 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Now I got a question now. Okay? In the Bible, in the commandments, God says, leave one day holy unto him. Which day will it be?
That's today.
Okay.
That's what we just read. That's what we just read. 6 days shall work. The 7th day is the Sabbath day Saturday. It shall be a rest unto thee.
I thought it would be like any day that you proclaim that that would be your Sabbath.
Nah. It's a give me Exodus 35. Give me Exodus 35 and 3. It's the 7th day, right? Because he rested in Genesis during the 7th day.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
It's just like I'm talking to you right now. Where it says any man who shall think that any animal unclean, it shall be unclean to him.
So you're not supposed to eat.
Well, no, I don't eat shellfish,
Right.
which is scallopy. I don't eat catfish, which is scallopy.
Right.
And so I'm trying to figure
You
out.
eat pork?
No, I don't eat pork.
You eat pork. All praise.
I don't know.
That's it. So that's in the Bible. That's in Leviticus 11 in the Bible. You see the
Leviticus?
dietary law.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm
Said
trying
no
to
pork,
figure
shrimp,
out.
and lobster.
Yeah, but I'm
No
trying to figure
shellfish.
out which one. Because I believe, this is what I believe, the animals that we should eat, animals that should be on the earth. You know what I mean? Like, say, for instance, camels. We're not supposed to eat camels.
Not supposed to eat camel.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, all that's in the Leviticus chapter 11.
Alright, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, Leviticus chapter 11 breaks down all the animals that we can eat.
Okay, down over. We need, I know what it is. Well, I'm drawing a blank now. When somebody chooses cousin, we can eat like mountain goat, stuff like that.
You can eat goat.
Yeah,
Right.
on
Absolutely.
Right, right, right. You eat goat, lamb,
Right. Oh,
right.
yeah.
Cow.
Yeah.
You eat beef.
I'm just trying to get
You gotta chew the cud.
right.
You gotta chew the cud and have wood.
Cloven footed, yeah.
Cloven footed, yeah. And eat grass.
Right.
You can eat deer too. You can eat crickets.
Well, we ain't going like that.
You ain't go that far.
Yeah, we ain't going like that.
But it's law with eat crickets. But if you research, crickets are like one of the best proteins. We have a lot of people that make protein. You look up the protein shakes and stuff like that for bodybuilding, stuff like that. Cricket, they make it out of cricket powder. But it is one of the best proteins, so it is a reason why the Most High, allowed us to eat it. But because of our upbringing,
Right.
we ain't finna eat no crickets.
Right. I want to go to you.
Right. We ain't finna eat no crickets.
Yeah, because right here I'm trying to, how do I say it? Not wholly under vow, but
Trying.
because because everybody is committed to the judgment. Everybody,
Right.
like in the Bible it says, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess.
Right.
And when I confess, I want to be on the right side.
You want to be on the right side.
Instead of be cast into the,
Into the lake.
Right.
Right. Okay. Let me give you a few more laws then. Give me numbers 15.
Right now I'm waiting on my butt to get here.
All right.
That happened last week.
That what happened last week. That was gonna happen that week too. All praise God willing.
Oh yeah, well they.
Chapter 15 and verse 38.
It's a law.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
It say, speak to the children of Israel and bid that they make fringes in the borders of their garments. See the brother there?
Yeah.
See the brother there? He got the fringes on the bottom of. You see the brother over there? Like it ain't a fashion statement. It's a commandment by the Most High. It says, come on.
Throughout your generations.
Throughout your generations. Come on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And that they put upon the fringe a ribbon of blue. All right, come on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And so that you can look upon the fringe and be in remembrance that you're supposed to be keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? And not only that, but other people will recognize them. That you're supposed to be keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Even when you go into the store, you buy something you probably ain't supposed to buy, or you sitting down and you eating that catfish sandwich over there at JJ's, you may have somebody come in and be like, hey, wait a minute, brother, you wearing fringes, you're not supposed to be eating that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens a lot of times when you try to set yourself apart. You know what I'm saying? Like when I stopped smoking, I made sure not to tell nobody that I was gonna stop smoking.
Right.
Because every other time I told somebody that I was stopping, and then when I messed around and broke, they was there to say, I told you weren't gonna be able to stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you don't, but those people are gonna be there to convict you. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of the Hamashiach, to convict you that you're not supposed to be doing certain things. So that's why we wear that.
Question, right?
Huh?
I got another question now.
You got to get corrected, come.
He said he got another question.
Oh, you got another question. Go ahead.
Okay. In Genesis, where God gives you every tree and everything that you're the seed under you, we can have and we shall use it for meat.
And you should use it for meat.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But now I'm going here. What about weed?
I knew
What did it mean for meat?
Yeah. But see,
Eat. What does for meat mean?
the thing about it is this. Flesh is meat, which I never used to take out of certain like that.
Right.
I used to say, for instance, like a lot of toothpick or backache, hitting one, and then everything will be chipping away.
Why you can't just take a pill with it though, or get some oil to rub on it? Right.
Pill is man-made, it's touched by man.
But you ain't. But you smoking it and rolling it up and smoking it. That ain't good for your body though. So why you can't just put it in the salad and eat it? Because you trying to get high. You ain't trying to stop the pain, you want to get high.
The thing about about it is that when man gives you drugs, well, something
I understand. Even the poppy seed. Now I understand your question.
Yeah.
Even the poppy seed is good. You know what I'm saying? It's good for medicine also. So you know what I'm saying? Even all the drugs, heroin, cocaine, all that come from a plant.
Right, but when man steps on it, it becomes something different.
It becomes something different, right? So, but once we light a fire under it and inhale it, that's us stepping on it a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now, if you had some kind of pain and you were using it for some kind of tea, if you was using it for medical purposes, then yeah, that you can be justified through that because he gave us those plants and those herbs to heal us. Just like the poppy plant, it could numb us. You know what I'm saying? People used to chew certain cocoa leaf plants. They used to chew them to numb their toothache or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But once you get to crushing it, breaking the leaves down into a powder and doing all of that and snorting it and all, you know what I'm saying? Then you getting high in it. So it's a thin line between that. But there are therefore medical. Weed is not bad. It's just the way we use it and abuse the weed. So us smoking it and then doing that, you know, that can be problematic. But if you were using it for medical purposes, then yeah, you can't. Yeah, that could be justified. But a lot of times we just be like, you know, I got the backache and I got the chronic pain, and you know. But I done seen people who really have seizures, and they got that oil that they can rub on the bottom of their feet, and it'll make them stop having the seizure. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, our people we just want to get high. We just want to use and abuse, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thin line between that. You know what I'm saying? But if it convicts the spirit, then you shouldn't do it.
That's the script he was talking about.
Bring it up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so.
And I said, and that for meat mean for food. All right, to eat. I given every green herb for meat. Meat means to eat, to sit down and eat. Right? So, you know, we gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line between that. But we already know a lot of times what our intentions is. But if a person needs it, it is there. It is a plant for multiple uses. It was the cash crop. That's what I'm saying. It still is, but it definitely was before that. Like it was the #1 crop, like maybe even more than oil. Everything was made out of hemp. Right. Even clothes.
Matter of fact, the Declaration of Independence
were written on hemp paper. Right. Because it can grow fast and be cut down. So the Most High put it here for a lot of other reasons outside of
smoke.
Outside of smoke.
But the thing about it is, for hemp is a lower THC level.
Man went in there, made it, put the THC level at a high level, engineered it, took the seeds out. You know what I'm saying?
Precept.
Grew it underwater, the hydro. Keep going. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 18. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field.
And thou shalt eat the herb of the field, man. So those herbs are made to eat. They are made to eat and to digest. We can't be smoking. When we smoking them, it's defiling our temple. You know what I'm saying? And again, they don't recommend you do that. For medical purposes, they probably recommend you know what I'm saying, using some type of oil, rubbing it. You can just rub it on your palm and do something like that, and keep it moving like that. But if you use it for medical purposes, man, I can't rebuke you for that. But you know what I'm saying? That's on you. You know the intention. You know your intention. You got any other questions, brother? Let me bring out that Exodus 35. What I said 35 and 3 about the fire. 35 and 3.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, because I know that God will put you in front of your God, and basically whoop that tail on your God, you know what I mean?
Right.
Stuff like that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 35, verse 3. He should kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day.
They say you should kindle no fire on the Sabbath day. So we're not supposed to work. We're not supposed to be doing any cooking. All right.
Oh yeah, no, you're supposed to. Well, I understand about that. Is you're supposed to only supposed to get your food. You know what I mean?
Supposed to get your food the day before.
Yeah.
Right. Prepare your food the day before. Just like when we gathered the manna. We gathered the manna the 6th day, and we gathered twice as much on the 6th day, and then we made sure we cooked that up, and then we'll have more once the Sabbath came that morning. Right.
Yeah, I tell you, y'all was in here. I might act like one. So I know when.
But you know something, right.
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Make this country long.
Right, so you got the fringes, you got a little bit of the Sabbath. Give me Leviticus 19:27. Now you look like you got your beard growing. You cut the sides off?
No.
It just don't grow right there?
Yeah, it's all wild. Yeah, all wild.
Oh, okay, got you.
Because in the Bible it says we're not supposed to also,
Cut the corners of the beard, so we ain't even gonna go there. Give me that Deuteronomy 10:12.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And thou, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God,
But to fear the Lord thy God,
to walk in all his ways,
to walk in all his ways,
and to love him.
and to love him, man. So that's what you got to do, brother. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much rock solid. You know what you need to do. You just got to start applying those things.
Yeah, but the thing about it is for man look at it that way, becomes lazy, you know what I mean?
Bro, you can't be. You got to have some zeal, though. You got to have some fire up under you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, give me Revelations 3:16. I'm gonna show you what. Yeah, that's why you got to be around. You got to gather around, brothers.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
the flyer?
Yeah, he gave me
You
one.
gave you one? All right. You got to gather around, brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay around like-minded brothers. You know what I'm saying? We do classes on Wednesdays. Do classes on Saturdays, too, before we come out here. And, you know what I'm saying? Gather around brothers, like-minded brothers. Build each other up. You know what I'm saying? You get your fringes, you know, and it'll become a little easier. You know what I'm saying? You'll keep that fire up under you where you won't get, you know what I'm saying, complacent. Because a lot of times we'll leave here, you know what I'm saying? You leave here, go back on the book. We won't deal with the book no more. We won't hear the word no more. We wait back to next Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you want to gather with like-minded brothers, brother. We'll see you on this side. You supposed to be on this side, yo.
Lukewarm.
Yes, sir.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Come on.
So then, because thou art lukewarm,
It says then because we lukewarm, so we can't be in between. We got to be either hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? We got to be hot, really. We don't want to be cold. Keep going.
and neither cold nor hot,
Uh-huh.
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
He said he going to spew us out. So a lot of times that'll be us losing the spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to be filled with the spirit. We want to be filled with it. Because once you kind of start fading away, then the Most High starts spewing you out, man. It'll be harder and harder for you to pick up the book. Harder and harder for you to get to class, for you to get to the Sabbath class, for you to keep the feast days. It'll become harder and harder for you to start being obedient. And you gotta stay in it. It's just like I use that example all the time about going to the gym. If you stop going, it get harder to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent with them.
I got
precept.
a precept. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 9, because you was talking about being lazy. How long wilt thou sleep, O slugger? When wilt thou rise out of thy sleep?
It says, how long would I sleep, oh slugger? Huh? Come on. Keep going on that.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber,
in the hands.
a little folding of hands to sleep.
Uh-huh.
So thou shalt probably come as one that travel, and thy want as an armed man.
And so poverty shall come like one that traveleth. All right, with that little folding of the hands, And the look that laziness, that sluggardness. That's why it's a scripture that talks about us being as the ant. You know what I'm saying? Being an example, using the ant as the example. And the bee. And the bee also. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta come back to these law, statutes, and commandments. What's your name again, brother? Irvin, brother Irvin. You got any other questions?
In Revelation, where it says, even the scholars will be fooled.
Even the scholars will be fooled?
Yeah.
You said reparations?
He said, no, he said, even the scholars shall be fooled.
Yeah, when the Antichrist comes.
Oh, if it even the elect,
Yeah.
even the elect, if it was privy, even the elect would be if it was possible, yeah. 24, about 24:12. $24.24.